All right, been asked to say a couple words about Mr. Esla as he's retiring. I'll tell you what, I've worked a long time with Mr. Esla. Started as a team member with him in 6th grade with Greg and Ruth Kaler. I just want to say I know Greg in many different ways. As a teaching partner, as a friend, as a principal here at our elementary school. So, you know, I think I've had a really good working relationship with Greg and also a friendship. But, you know, we're really going to miss him because of the fact that, you know what, he's always been about kids, working with kids, helping in our building wherever we need him, driving bus, mowing lawn. You'll see him painting in the summertime. So I think we'll continue to see Mr. Esla, but again, I've really enjoyed all the time I've had a chance to call him a friend and a working partner at school. So Mr. Esla, enjoy your retirement. I appreciate all the years I've worked with you.
Well, I've known Greg Esla for about 16 years right now. So I first got to meet Greg when he actually hired me to be a teacher here at the school. So he was my boss my rookie year. He hired me and took a chance on me. He sometimes jokes it was one of his biggest mistakes as an administrator. So, and it's kind of funny because getting to know him that first year, he actually, we had an opening for girls basketball and he ended up joining, and I was the head coach and he ended up being the JV coach. So while he was my boss during the day at school, I got to kind of boss him around there when we were coaching together. But Greg's a great guy. He's done a lot of things for the community, cares about the kids and wants the best for them. He's had a lot of roles here at the school and has done a very good job. So I knew him as the principal there for a while. He also went back into the teaching field there for a while. He's done gifted and talented. He's done things with coaching, whether it's basketball. He even did a wrestling manager back in the day before I knew him. But he's also helped out with the fields for baseball and softball, assisted there and helped out with those programs. And he's even mowed grass and painted around the school. So he's a man of many, I don't know what the phrase would be, but he's just done a lot for the community here. So it's going to be sad to see him go, but hopefully he'll be around yet and we can enjoy our company with him. So.
Well, Greg, we just want to wish you good luck. Couple things I want to just talk about Greg. I think about Greg a lot. I think about him being a lifelong Eagle. He's done so much in the sports world for myself as an AD. Just seeing him first thing in the mornings, getting the fields ready, helping coach softball, helping coach baseball, helping officials out. We have officiating because he's official. And just seeing all the things that he's done with New York Mills athletics in his lifetime has been just unique and incredible. He knows how to dig out a base. He knows how to put a base in, and also just driving that bus for those kids and making those connections with those youth throughout his life has been incredible. Also, this is a teacher, working with him as a peer. It's nice to see how honest and hardworking he is, and I just appreciate all that he's done. Thank you.
Mr. Esla, thank you for making math not boring. Go ahead.
Mr. Esla, you're amazing and I miss you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Esla, for making us have fun by doing games and other stuff.
Thanks, Mr. Esla, for teaching gifted and talented. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Mr. Esla, for being a good math teacher. Thank you, Mr. Esla, for all that you've done. You've always been there to help us.
Thank you, Mr. Esla, for being a really good teacher and helping us when we have a problem in math.
Thank you, Mr. Esla, for being my math teacher. I'll miss you. Thank you, Mr. Esla, for teaching math with us.
Nancy, it is time to celebrate you and your retirement. Through your many years of teaching, I am thankful that you have spent your last 21 years, I'm pretty sure that's the number, at New York Mills. Nancy, you and I are wrapping up our 14th year of teaching together, teaching kindergarten here in New York Mills. When I started kindergarten, that was our first year of all-day, everyday kindergarten in New York Mills, and I was so excited to join the kindergarten team here. Thank you for making all those years wonderful years. For many years, we taught across the hall from one another, and we would share many conversations. those that related to kindergarten, our personal lives, and everything in between. In the most recent years, you've been down the hall, and I've still found you, and you've always had a listening ear. Thank you for being my listening ear, and thank you for putting your students at the top of your priority list. So I found a definition of a teacher. Here it is. A multitasking, educational rock star who lives to inspire and loves to encourage. They're kind of a big deal, and you fall into that category. Teachers encourage minds to think, hands to create, and hearts to love. I appreciate your belief that kids need to be kids, to have time to play and explore in order to learn. I will miss your passion for science and your natural ability to share so many concepts, experiments, and hands-on science with all of our kindergarten students. But since you insist on retiring, happy days are here at last. The days of 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 8 to 10 at night, whatever those hours are past. You've worked all your life and you've paid your dues. Now you'll get to do just what you choose. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. And I would like to end this with a poem that I found that when I saw it, I immediately thought of you. Here we go. Why God Made Teachers by Kevin William Huff. When God created teachers, He gave us special friends to help us understand His world and truly comprehend the beauty and the wonder of everything we see and become a better person with each discovery. When God created teachers, He gave us special guides to show us ways in which to grow so we can all decide how to live and how to do what's right instead of wrong, to lead us that we can lead and learn how to be strong. Why God created teachers, in His wisdom and His grace, was to help us learn to make our world a better, wiser place. Nancy, thank you for your years at New York Mills, for all of your years of teaching, and for being that special teacher. We will miss you. Congratulations on your retirement.
I'm Jaden. I have worked with Nancy for 1 year. She has been so helpful and welcoming. Working alongside her this year has made for a great first year of teaching.
Nancy's been a great coworker to have. It's been 2 crazy years with COVID, but along the way she's been awesome with it, learning new things and also sharing the things that she's done in the past. So I've always enjoyed working with her, and she always has a funny story to lighten the mood. So I've really appreciated working with her these last 2 years.
Well, Nancy, many years ago, I spent a year with you in kindergarten and then got out of there as fast as I could because those little kindergartners are tough work. If you've never spent a life in the kindergarten world, you would know. But you spent many years there and you did it so well. You had so much patience, and I always loved how you brought your science into the kindergarten room. I wish you well on your retirement, and I hope to see you soon.
because she's nice to me. I love my teacher because she's the best teacher that learns. What I like about Miss Hendrickx that we have lunch time. I love my teacher because she's very special. I like how she tells me about math. I love my teacher because she's so special. My teacher lets me play at free choice. I love my teacher because she's very nice. She's nice to me. I like my teacher a lot.
Jay Sorensen retiring. I don't know what to make of that. Sad and happy at the same time. Jay was, I remember like it was yesterday when I started 20 some years ago. He was the first teacher to come to me, to give me help, to mentor me. And I would believe that most teachers probably would say that here, that he's the one that would always come and just be there, be that shoulder, be that guy who had information. I think all of us could say we've been invited to his classroom for him to give us something or give an insight over the years, whether it be a high school teacher, an elementary teacher. And I never forgot that, how he's always been there. And if you were to go to like a dictionary, I think, and look up the word teacher, you'd see a picture of Jay Sorensen. He is the epitome of what an exemplary teacher is. His professionalism, his want to do well for kids and his colleagues, just selfless. And he's the prototype for a teacher. Any teacher who gets into this business, any person who gets into this business should just look at Jay Sorensen, and that's what a teacher is. That's what a teacher should be. I often have kids who come up to me outside of school and ask me, is Mr. Sorensen still teaching? And I say yes. And they always say, man, what a great teacher. So his lessons have just, been there for kids throughout the years. And I know our school is going to miss him. I'm going to miss him. So I wish you nothing but the best, Jay. You've been an incredible friend, mentor, and I owe a lot of what I do in my room and the success I've had as a teacher to you. And man, we're going to miss you, but I wish you nothing but the best for you and your family, because you certainly earned it and deserve it. So thank you, Jay.
Jay, I just want to tell you, you have been a mentor to me, you have been a friend to me. I have so enjoyed the years working with you. It's fun to be your neighbor across the wall here, and watching you work with students, knowing how much you give them, how they look back on their time with you and appreciate all the knowledge and just the good life skills that you give them. It makes me proud to be a colleague of yours. I will miss you in your retirement, but I know you're looking forward to great things, and I think you're going to have a wonderful time. I know you'll miss us a little bit.
Where do I start? I have been dreading this day when my friend and teammate Jay Sorensen will retire. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy for Jay and feel the timing is right for him, but dang, I will miss him. 17 years ago, I was hired in New York Mills. I know Jay went out on a limb for me twice, and I thank him for that. I thank him for being there for me, like really being there for me. He always asks me how my family is doing, always has such wise advice, and truly has been one of my biggest encouragers. I remember him even encouraging me to have a third child. The fourth was just a bonus. I am grateful he was there during the time I spent at home with my babies. I know Jay wouldn't miss a beat in the area of college and career readiness, which we typically would do together. I thank him for setting such a high example. His work ethic, his standards have never wavered. He has always brought out the best in me, set high expectations for me, and just made me better. I will miss him. I will miss his dorky sense of humor. I will miss the way he talks so highly about his wife. I will miss the love he has for our school, the selfless act of volunteering for my committees year after year, taking on the new teachers under his wing to ensure a smooth transition. He has done it every year. We're all better because of Jay, I am convinced. Now it's our job to continue the greatness, to continue to do better, and to continue the Jay Sorensen legacy.
Hi, I've known Jay for over 30 years. He came here as a new social studies teacher. He was living in a trailer house in Haimula, newly married to Sue, and I started out as a special ed teacher and he was a social studies teacher, but we were across the hall from each other. And I think he's probably a little nervous because I could tell some really good stories right now. Jay has served our district in many capacities, in leadership roles, in curriculum development. He works with the new teachers. He's been an advisor to Knowledge Bowl. Just a good person to have around, a good neighbor in terms of classrooms. Sometimes coming in and creating mischief with your class. He likes to keep things light and lively. In meetings, when things would get kind of tense, Jay had a way of introducing humor so we wouldn't get caught up in sometimes the anxiety or the tension of the moment. I appreciate his leadership, his wisdom, and his friendship. He's been a good friend. Though we didn't always agree on things, Jay's always had my back. And becoming a social studies teacher in the department, Jay was always a good person to work with. So the school district is going to miss him. And there's some big shoes that need to be filled, some footprints that have been left, and someone else has got to take the path on now. So good luck, Jay. Enjoy your retirement. And you know, Sunday nights are now yours. You don't have to be worrying about school. So good luck.
Mr. Sorensen was a teacher who was very passionate about his job and his everyday teachings. I always enjoyed his classes because social studies was my all-time favorite subject. Not only did he teach us about our world and country in the past and present day, but he taught us about life skills that I still use every day. He taught us necessary skills like how to do our own taxes and writing checks, balancing checkbooks, etc. I am very appreciative of all that I learned from him. Mr. Sorensen, I wish you the best of luck in your retirement.
Thank you for helping us figure out more about what we want to do for the future with your classes. And thank you for always being a teacher that we can go to for hours.
Thank you for teaching me to be successful in life. Thank you for teaching me good career advice.
Thank you for preparing me for the future.
Okay, my name is Cher Elkin, and I've been a para here for 16 years. Alice, I think, has worked for 27 years, so for the last few years we've worked as RTI paraprofessionals. And I've really enjoyed being Alice. We tease each other, give each other a hard time, but she's a really hard worker, and I am going to miss her. And I told her that she couldn't go. I said, Alice, you have to stay and be with us. But she said no, she's going to go spend time with her grandchildren and just make quilts and generally have a good time and not worry about us. So I wish you the best, Alice, and I'll be thinking about you.
Hi, I'm Nancy Skick, and I've worked with Alice Dittmann the whole time I've worked here. She is very good with the kids, working with the kids, and she's a good friend of mine. I've really enjoyed working with her. I hope she will enjoy her grandbabies and her gardening, as she likes to be outside.
Hi, I'm Julie. I've worked with Alice for quite a few years, and with the RTI Para, and I wish her the best of luck in her retirement and enjoy those grandbabies. I know you've been waiting a long time, Alice, for that, so enjoy that and enjoy your time off. So, thank you.
She's really good at taking care of us at lunch.
She is really nice. She helps us with our power words, and she helps take care of us at lunch.
She would always correct us if we mispronounced a word or if we couldn't pronounce it right. She's very good at helping us at lunch and helping us at our power words and stuff. And when we misdo something, she'll regard us.
She helped us when we missaid a word, and she didn't get mad. She just helped us say it correctly, and we're gonna miss her a lot.
Thank you for helping us, and we're gonna really miss you.